Hello there, my friends. Welcome on in. Welcome back. I rushed back a little bit because I was scared that Lugia was going to spawn and I wouldn't be ready for it. So here we are. I'm hoping it spawns. I don't know. We'll find out. Do I need to put this? It says an open space. Oh dear. I don't know how open needs to be. Maybe the beach. The beach is nice. Hopefully that's open enough. I really want to get Lugia if possible. Also, ignore me hiccuping every 2 seconds. Don't worry about that. Also, watch as Lugia doesn't pop up. Or better yet, it stops raining. Bring a me. Yeah, I need one of your me's to come over and help me with the hiccups, please. And then fix it with like weird ominous drilling noises and a fade to black. There you go, thank you, welcome. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see if they spawn. It has been about an hour since they were last here. Apparently. Be really, really cool to get them today. If you guys missed it earlier today, by the way, we did some Tomodachi life. I think the most interesting thing is that Toffee is planning on making a move on, Cobalt. That's a thing that's happening. And this morning in Pokopia, we got Metagross, we have Tangela finally, Pallet Town is level 10, and I think I have... Rain. Lugia might still pop up, maybe, I don't know. I feel like I've seen it in Sunshine. Please. We finished filling out, I think, the majority of the habitat decks. I think the only things we're missing now are, like, ones that are, like, I have the Pokemon, I just never did the habitat for them. I found them in other ways. Yeah, 5 or so. 5 or so, I think. 6, give or take. And 1 I think I could technically get right now, but I'm saving it to be the very last one. Alright. I don't hear anyone. I don't see anyone. It did stop raining. I'm half wondering if I should try to book it to a different area that might be raining. Or attempt to, like, trigger rain. You got Scyther. Here, let's go for the wasteland. Either it's gonna be raining here, or I can make it rain here with Gumi again. But Rebecca, so you need more than 50, like 51, and it would count? It should really count at 50. Wow, that's a shame. I'm sorry about that. Ah, you got Tangela today too. Nice. Oh yeah, it is raining here. Okay, great. Now the thing is, I don't know if I have a necessarily wide open area for Lugia. I think probably around here is the best I got. And again, this is just assuming they are going to play nice and spawn. You know what actually it is? This is this area right here. But yeah, no, I had the habitat info for the Pokeball bed. Or, like, Pokeball, like nothing but Pokeball, I think it is. For, like, the longest time. And I was like, I bet you it's gonna be Tangela. We finally got it, and, I needed to get Pallet Town up to level 10, which took a little while. I swear that when I'm like working, when I'm like building or like focusing on something, they spawn every 2 seconds. When I'm waiting for them, I'm trying to ring their little bell for them, they don't want to know. I found that in my game, once I got either bell, the corresponding bird took days to arrive, right? I noticed when I was playing, because I played for quite a few hours last night, that am I seeing sparklies or is that just a rain effect in the distance? Weird. I noticed that I was only getting Ho-Oh. And like part of me was happy because I wanted to do this on stream. But also like at this point I might just do it off stream and take a recording because it's being silly and it doesn't want to spawn. Does it have to be level 10? I know I needed to get to level 9 for one of the items I needed. I needed the table and the light, and I know the light was level 9. I can't remember if the others were level 9 as well, or if that was the only one, but I kind of just maxed out at level 10 and then checked the PC. The second you get up, they'll pop. Exactly. Yeah, for buying the recipes, yeah. I know you can find the Pokeball bed, like, in the Team Rocket area. And I had the chair from, like, a Pokemon store they opened, but I didn't have anything else. We're just gonna sit and enjoy the ambient rain, you know? Pretty music, nice rain. We'll just vibe and keep our head on the swivel. We're just chatting, exactly. Which, by the way, friends, question of the day. For those who haven't already answered, what's your favorite kind of dessert? I do like me some sweet things. I don't have cake very often, but I adore it when I do get cake. I'm also a huge fan. I learned a couple years back, I like apple pie, but I much prefer the overall, like, just taste and texture of an apple crumble. For a long time, I was like, oh, you know, they're pretty much the same. It's not. It's not at all. It's very different. Also, I can mess with, like, a fresh, chewy oatmeal cookie. Love those. But again, don't have them very often. Oh, and you can tell I like sweets. Honorable mention to Nanaimo bars, even though, again, I very, very rarely have them. And before anyone asks, because I know it'll happen, according to Google, Nanaimo bar is a bar dessert that requires no baking and is named after the Canadian city of Nanaimo in British Columbia. It consists of 3 layers. At the bottom, a wafer, nut, and coconut crumb base, custard icing in the middle, and a layer of chocolate ganache on top. Very tasty. Very good. I think it slows down at 50. Just hit 50 again. Yeah, it's that final hurdle you need to get over. Yeah, they're very sweet. That's the thing, right? When I have one, you literally have one. And you do not have more. Hey! So much for the raid! Welcome on in, Remember, how was your stream? You doing a watch party? I hope you enjoyed. Hi! Welcome! We're currently having our own little waiting party. We're waiting for Lugia, actually. It's raining. We're hoping that they spawn. And that's kind of what we're doing at the moment. We're just chatting for a bit. Have you got a Mosslex power-up going on? I do, and I think it's only the one per day, right? Otherwise, I would hand them the feather one. Very cozy. That's good to hear. But yeah, no, we're on the tail end of Pokopia here. We only have, I think, 6 more Pokemon. And it's kind of just a waiting game at the moment. So we'll see. Maybe your raid will bring in the luck we need. maybe that'll do it. What's that black thing floating high in the sky? Oh, this? It's a camera. It's a camera. See, that's me. It is a good viewpoint for Lugia, though. They usually spawn around this height. Can we drown Mosslax while we wait? Or Mosslax. I can still see I left that hole in that roof. I never did go back and patch it. I think there's 300 from what I've heard. Or thereabouts, at least. Now, what I'm curious about, friends, we were kind of talking about it earlier when it comes to Lugia and Ho-Oh spawns. We were figuring that they spawn about every hour, give or take, and it has now been just over an hour. What I'm wondering is that I went to a Cloud Dream Island and I saw a Ho-Oh there. And I'm wondering if that almost would be the new hour timer from that point. I have all the evolutions, actually. They're not in this current zone, but I got them all. I have Eevee living with Espeon and Umbreon. The original trio, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon live together, and then Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon live together. Yeah, at first I wasn't so sure about the cameras. I was a little like, oh, that's kind of creepy, but honestly, they're very useful. And it's neat how good they are. It's very cool. You can just like kind of keep tabs. I do wish I could like see cameras for different areas. Do you have a specific favorite evolution? Because mine is Espeon. Umbreon, yeah. Umbreon has a really good shiny. 50 again. Bulbasaur got sweaty and slowed down. Bulbasaur, please. Rebecca is so close. It's like I almost want to like start fiddling around and doing something. And like, you know, maybe when they see that I'm just working on stuff, they'll spawn. And again, if you guys happen to hear it, because sometimes I don't, let me know. Like, don't mind me, I'm just tending to my garden. I'm definitely not expecting a big old bird to fly by. Lapras and Arcanine, if I gotta pick one legendary, it's Suicune. Yes, I think for me, the one legendary would definitely be, Entei. I just think they're neat. You could join me and see if it spawns. Can you imagine I'm in the middle of jump rope and then all of a sudden I hear it? Entei, yeah. It was the first one I ever saw, and I was just like mesmerized. I had no idea what a legendary was or anything really. With Arcanine, yeah. Here's a big Raikou. Like, honestly, again, y'all know I love Gen 2. Any of them are good. No? You don't like my I forgot we had me. Oh my god. My heart just sunk so hard. Me too. I forgot about you, sweetheart. I completely forgot that you live here, and you scared the crap out of me. Don't be existing like that, okay? Oh my goodness. I completely forgot. Poor guy. Okay. You're just playing hard to get at this point. You're literally oops. Sorry, literally just playing hard to get. I also wanted to do a little cheeky time travel into nighttime here. I don't know, maybe nighttime will help with Lugia. I keep thinking I'm hearing something. No worries. Thank you so much once again for the raid. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I want to try to time travel at nighttime to get Gengar, actually. I think Plusland Mining can spawn at any time. Ark, what was your jump rope score, friend? Wait, you hit 110? You come over and do mine. We're not worthy. Oh my god. Right. Oh my goodness, we were talking about that, weren't we? That's a good point. Maybe I should try to stuff them in a cave and see how that works. I was gonna say the silence is a bit telling. I should stop doing this with the capture card in between. That's definitely a good point too. I know mine is very, very minimal delay, but there is still a little bit, you know? I might take you up on it later, Ark. I'm curious now. But come on, Lugie. It's raining. I'm trying to remember when we saw Ho-Oh, because I know it was a little while after I had the feather drop at Pallet Town. It's time to defrost, make new ice cubes. Might be an idea. 51! Heck yes. Good job. I don't think I'm gonna hit that number, honestly. More power to you all who were going for it. Nothing really all that special. Yeah, I guess the main thing is really that trophy, right? I know the second I move, it's gonna like, Ho-Oh's gonna spawn in and it'll be sunny and it won't be the one we're after and... Okay, you know what? Out of curiosity. I'm Googling it. How do we know how they work? Let's see. Wait for Lugia to appear, pop the bell down, ring it. Yeah, no, I know that. I threw down that rope and said I'm never jumping again. You're like, no, I'm good. I'm good. No more of that. Thank you. But the 50s is when it starts getting real fun. You know, even the site is saying it doesn't have to be rainy. It's necessarily, it could be cloudy for Lugia. Interesting. I want to go do jump rope. I'm risking it for the biscuit. You're both just admiring my Ditto plush because that's really cute. Lugia, did you see it? I almost fell over for you. That emo is perfect. Better than my first 3 attempts. I'm guessing that may have been more similar. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I got to 4 earlier, and that is my record. I'm proud of it. Okay. I really want to get Lugia on stream. Same with Ho-Oh, but I know that they're playing really hard to get right now. I might just time travel. I'm gonna time travel to the evening. One, because, you know, I know we were saying we could probably get Gengar, if I put them in a cave, but like, you know, nighttime music, right? Nighttime ambience is nice. I realize I don't have to do this, but that's fine. If I take my glasses off and move further away, I could mistake 4 for a 51. So you should get that trophy. 4 for a 51. Oh, right. I made school fun because I had the same problem back then too. I remember this is kind of one of those things I think that maybe at least I've held on to, and it is kind of been a small thing maybe for the other person, but it has really stuck with me. In grade 7, I had this one teacher. She was my science teacher. She was also a French teacher. I remember that much. And I say this, I'm gonna say it as nice as I can. She was a piece of work. My eyes kind of started going on me quite quickly. I remember the beginning of the school year, I could still see the board. And then, you know, midway through, I could not see the board anymore. I was squinting at it. I could not see distance. And, that was interesting. It looked like it was raining. Or it sounded like it was raining and then it stopped. Anyway, we'll sit here for a bit and see if anything spawns. So yeah, I remember one day the teacher in question, she had written a whole lot on the blackboard, and her style of teaching was, I'm gonna write on the blackboard, you have to copy everything word for word, and that's how you learn. Which I have opinions about as well. Also, hydrate, thank you. And I was a shy, quiet kid. I never made a fuss. I didn't want to be in any sort of center of attention. And I remember I had to be brave and raise my hand and be like, Miss, I can't see. Could I please move forward? And she got so offended. She's like, you're gonna make me change my seating plan so you can see. Chat. When she moved me to the front row, I still couldn't see the board. It was still too far away. And I had to tell her, and she was so angry. And she's like, you need glasses. And it's like, lady, my mom's a single mom. Things are... Did I hear something? Was that just water? It was me, sorry, no worries. I had to go home to my mom, and I was like, you know, is there any way we could get the glasses faster? Because, like, you know, I was booked in, but we had to wait because we were on, like, a wait list for, like, a low income type thing. And I was so embarrassed. And, in doubt, click the bell. Ooh, what happens when you click it when there's nothing going on? Oh, okay, that's actually good. That's a camera up there. It's not a balloon, it's a camera. But yeah, anyway, I had to, like, go back to school, and she would, like, give me the dirty look every day because I didn't have glasses yet. And it's like this, like, even if I went in immediately after school that day and had my eyes tested, it still took time to get, like, your prescription and your lenses done. And, like, I remember her coming into my homeroom one day because we had, like, a different teacher for homeroom. And she, again, we were working quietly, and she made a note to loudly say, did you know that Crystal needs glasses, to my homeroom teacher? And then, of course, I did the whole, like, how many fingers am I holding up thing. And I'm like, I just want to be left alone. I let me sit here and squint at my worksheet for, like, the next week, and then I'll be back. I'll be able to see. It was, she was a piece of work. Yeah, that is one teacher I will not forget, unfortunately. And this thing is, it gives a whole bunch of other teachers who were amazing kind of, like, a bad light, because I'm gonna remember her more. But yeah, that sucked. It did kind of sound like a balloon, like in Animal Crossing, though, too, didn't it? Yeah, I think it's the water down there. If I move my camera to a certain angle, you can almost hear, like, the waves. I don't think she was fired. I remember her really viciously picking on another kid one day, too. And it was really nasty. Like, in hindsight, I remember, like, as a kid, you know, you're like, okay, you know, the teacher, but, like, in hindsight as an adult, it's like, that really wasn't cool. We could check, like, Mewtwo for Ripple's recipes in the meantime. I'm scared it's not going to be cloudy elsewhere. That's why I'm a little bit hesitant to move. But we could go peek around, maybe they'll spawn. Let's go look at the ridge first. Okay. Do we have any takers? I think we would have already heard if there was. But this is hopefully Gengar. It is cloudy here too. Maybe I'll do a little bit of cheeky looking around for relics. Oh. I thought I was in there, but apparently I was not. There we go. Ooh, recipe for cyber flooring. That's another new one. Like new recipes. Okay. I have to admit that the kit's kind of not my favorite. Recipe for tires. I have like 29 of those in storage. I guess I've just been picking them up. Okay, keep an eye on the sky. Keep an eye on the sky. Yeah, I guess for the Cloud Island, it's not that bad. Union Cave. I haven't checked to see if I got all the music yet. I imagine I'm probably still missing stuff. Oh, duplicate mysterious slate. Okay. Hey, Kitsune, how are you doing? Welcome on in. We're currently kind of searching around for the final Pokemon we need. Final few, I should say. So I'm missing Gengar, who's going to be here. We're missing Plusle in a different zone. We're also keeping an ear out for Lugia, hopefully. Should you be up on that? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought they were up on, like, the roof of that thing. Yeah, we finally almost got them all. Almost. I don't think we're gonna find all of them today by any means, but... I'm still so early game. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. This game's great, and I can definitely see I'm gonna be revisiting it. Either whenever there's an update, hopefully, or... Oops. Just on my own in the future. I can already tell I'm gonna have a blast when I revisit. I wish I was able to do those. Those are very neat, and I always like watching like things like that, especially for like Minecraft and such. But yeah, no, I've never had much talent with it. So if they were to add another area of Kanto with like 50, 60 new Pokemon for it, which area city would we want? I'm all for Lavender Town personally. I think Lavender Town with the tower and everything would be a very, very cool location. I built my real life house. That's like the first thing that comes to mind for me. That or like the Pokemon League. Maybe that's a thing, actually. I don't know. Shh, I don't know what's behind that final door. And like kind of that zone. If you're feeling spicy, I guess you could throw in, is it Mount Silver? There as well. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to them doing the same kind of similar formula with different regions as well. I think Gen 1 worked well because of a lot of nostalgia. A lot of people are going to recognize it. We need a new snow area. Kanto 7.8, not enough ice. That's the other thing too. Like, I guess the only real icy area in Gen 1 would have been... Is it Seafoam Islands? Was that even really all that icy? I guess it kind of was. Yeah, where you get Articuno, exactly. Alright, well, no one seems to be spawning here. I kind of looked around. I got some goodies. So let's just kind of keep going between. It's true, Ark, it's true. My mom just dropped off my copy of Skyward Sword after borrowing it. Oh, I hope you enjoy your replay. I like that game. Okay, this one I had a camera set up, but it does seem very cloudy in all these areas, so that is good. That is very good. Continue looking around for spots. I'm also, like, I guess we're kind of, you know, pulling double duty here. We're also getting, relics that I might not already have, because I'm not quite done with those collections either. Okay, so that is Plusle's spot whenever they feel like showing their face. Drill, you know what? Maybe there's more that I haven't seen, but I kind of... Ooh, nice. That's a good recipe. I kind of got the impression that they didn't really know what happened either. But again, maybe there's stuff I haven't seen still. I remember maybe a couple weeks back I saw this, like... Oop. Maybe it was a theory video, maybe it was based on like actual lore presented in this game, but it was like, oh, the true nature of the disasters or whatever. Didn't click on it. Nice, a lot of recipes, that's great. Didn't click on it. I figured we'd, you know, find out more probably as we went along. That's the second time I've had one of those where it just kind of put itself out because it was near water. There we go. And for anyone joining in, by the way, welcome on in. We played a little bit of Tamagotchi Life this morning. It was silly, as always. And into early, or I guess mid-morning and into afternoon here, we've been playing some more Pokopia. We have 6 Pokemon left, one of which I could get, I think, right now, but I'm saving it to be the final one. Maybe. I don't know if I could actually get it. I'm just kind of assuming. Currently, we are missing Fossil, Gengar. Both of their habitats are set up. Hi, Void. How are you? And the other big thing I'm currently doing is I'm hanging around cloudy areas. I'm trying to get Lugia to spawn. So I have a bell with me that Lugia probably wants to hear. And unfortunately, it's just not spawning. So in the meantime, I'm hunting for relics and other stuff like that because I have not fully finished those collections. And then the only other Pokemon we're missing, aside from those 3, is Ho-Oh, Suicune. Actually, yeah, Ho-Oh and Suicune. Din has been consumed. Resting commences. There's relic hunting once. It was nice. But yeah, no, Lugia is being... or I should say they are playing particularly hard to get. They do not want to know me. Which is a shame, because I want to know them. Also, this is a camera. It always catches people's eye. It catches my eye, too. It's a security camera. Alrighty, well, I think we got all of the shiny spots. Never mind. So they're always streaking. This is true. That is very true. Okay. Let's go over to Pallet Town. Oh, right. I forgot about the Pokemon Center. Nice. There we go. I've been meaning to do that for the longest time. That being said, it's not... I don't think we count this as really cloudy. So I'm guessing we're not gonna find who we're looking for here. But yeah, Ark showed me this last night. I hadn't really properly fully explored around Pallet Town 2.0. There's this really cool lake back here that kind of reminds both of us, I guess, of Mewtwo. Oh, hang tight. Shiny spot. Thank you. There we go. So it always has all these ripples in it. But it's kind of like the inside of the lake here, but if you look, like it kind of looks like the tail over there. Almost. Right? I don't know. You can see it. Thank you. Like the older, like 2D sprite. Definitely works as a yes, yeah. That's very true. Really? Oh, hang tight. Let me eat something. Okay, we got some sea glass. What else do we got here? Glowing mushrooms. Yeah, no, it's like I can understand why they left Magnemite until the very end because it is such a powerful tool or ability or Pokemon to have. But like it is kind of cool just to be able to fly around and get that viewpoint. There we go. But yeah, that's like Mewtwo. Continue looking for shiny spots. Yeah, it does kind of leave a weird color because of the draw distance type thing they have in place. Oh, that was a new one. You... No, no. That's annoying. Is there a... There must be a place in here for CDs, right? Oh, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, potentially 8, 9, maybe not. Wow, that is a lot of music. Bit overwhelmed. Had to have a timeout. But I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm so sorry you're feeling overwhelmed. Hopefully everything's okay. We're trying to get Lugia to spawn and it's just not happening. And we're also hunting around for treasures right now. Making it very easy. Maybe I need that music. But this goes down quite deep, jeez. So I was reading, apparently it just needs cloudy. It's cloudy versus sunny. But maybe rain might help. The game's like, you already got all your shiny spots. It is very soothing, yeah. I don't like the, like, zap noise whenever you're, like, hitting a block with Magnemite. But I don't mind the flying around sound. Oh, affection, really interesting. I need any of that. Let's go back to Rocky Ridge. I think I want to spend some time near the Gengar spawn, and it was cloudy there too. Me had short black hair, and now he's got light blue long hair. Oh my goodness. It's so interesting. Like, I know when the game first came out, you know, yourself and others were mentioning, like, oh, I don't want to be spoiled or anything, but it's funny how many different things can happen. Like, I haven't encountered that yet. Or how many different scenarios there are. Okay. Hopefully that box starts jiggling. Can't wait for my bald self to ask for hair. It's like, alright, how do I tell you this? Oh, wait a minute. Music, right. I have Union Cave. That's Gen 2. I love Gen 2. Oh, Harmonix, no, I totally get it. I just figured why not. I think I also have a few other Gen 2 tracks as well. We prefer Gold, Silver, Crystal. I would do a lot. I would just bring any of them over. Any of them. Alright, I have Bell Tower, Ecruteak City, and... well, I already have a Union Cave. Yeah, I have to admit, if I go back and I want to play a Gen 2 game, I go back to Heart Gold Soul Silver. That being said, Pokemon Crystal Legacy actually made me feel more comfortable going back to, like, you know, more original Gen 2. Obviously not exactly, it has a lot of quality of life improvements. And it was lovely, it was so good. I've been asked the hair question again, it's weird. Because my main save file, none of my Miis asked me that at all. Okay, let me grab this. And I'm just gonna go up high and we're just gonna summon Lugia. We're gonna sit and vibe and I was trying to be Magnemite. That's embarrassing. There we go. No one saw it. Big open area? Hopefully this is big enough. I don't know. Gotta put down the bell. And we're just gonna sit and vibe. Maybe this is payback for all the times I've been saying Lugie. That is very, very possible. Oh wait, is this Ho? I can't remember. It might be Ho. Oh dear. Bergie, I hope you're having a good one. Welcome on in. We're trying to summon Lugia and it's just not working. Yeah, it's Ho. Well, Ekriti. Oh. I will fight anyone. This is best generation. Oh, goodness me. So many memories of days past. They do, yeah. So the ones that are featured in either original Gen 1, Fire Red and Leaf Green, or Let's Go, I think. Or I think the Gen 2 stuff as well has the different arrangements. IRL, I critique. Very jealous. You're talking best gens. I have something to say. I love this. This is good. You know, I really do like Heart Gold Soul Silver, but this is a downgrade. It's good. It's still good. But compared to the original? Yeah. It definitely, I think presence is definitely the right word. I don't know why I took it out to do that. Oh my god, Cobalt. You know what, Sidey? I agree. I just wish they had followed through with it. Like, yeah, I adore that we have Fire Red and Leaf Green. Absolutely adore those games. Give me the others. Let me download Gold, Silver, Crystal, please. I don't even just give it to me. Yeah, they have a couple different remixes of it. They have yellow, blue, red, and gold, silver, crystal on 3DS. Yeah. Never brought forward to the Switch, which, like, again, I understand they're probably not going to be on NSO because they want you to pay separately. But do it, I'll pay it again. I have them all on 3DS. I'll do it again. I don't care. I am absolutely terrible and 100% their target market. Lugia. Lugia or Gengar. Honestly, either one. Sissy Abby, welcome. Went to my college's spring formal yesterday. Went to Waffle House afterwards at 11 p.m. and played cards around midnight and 1 a.m. Got Starbucks this morning and now getting my second cup around 1 p.m. Want to sleep, but also want to start customizing my Tomodachi Island. Oh, definitely. I hope you can catch up on some sleep soon. But I understand that. Sounds like it's been busy for you. Give us Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon on Switch with home support so I can hunt down my shiny legends. Actually, you know what? Now that while we're waiting and just kind of chatting, I was reading some discussion around Animal Crossing GameCube recently because the music was added to the music app thingy. And people were saying, oh, you know, they're not going to add it to NSO because NSO has save states. And like, just turn off the save states. Didn't they do that for Pokemon Coliseum? I don't know. Or is that why we don't have Pokemon Coliseum and XD having home support because of the save states? Was that the problem? Remember there was something around there. I say just turn them off as if it's easy to do. I really don't know. Yeah, that's why we don't have home support. Got you. We play the OG games there, right? I'd be so down. You say I need to start doing some proper customizing of my Tomodachi Island, and then I just don't. Something really good to add it, however I feel Gen 6 has the least to offer. I've never, like, other than, and again, I can appreciate Gen 4 for certain things, but generally I'm cool with whatever. I'm very chill. Although my love for Gen 2 knows no bounds. But like, you know, every other thing. I'm just excited to be playing a new Pokemon game. I don't care that the trees maybe don't look the best. That's fine. Kate, hello, welcome. Yes, I will say, up until, again, the Gen 4 remakes, I think the Pokemon remake games are some of my favorites. By Red Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Omega Ruby, there we go. Alpha Sapphire, fantastic. And then BDSP happened. Turned off save states for Virtual Console and 3DS, but that was also standalone releases. I don't think the Switch apps have a good way of doing it, especially since Home needs to read the save. Yeah, you're talking about X and Y. Only true Gen 4 remake is Legends Arceus. We've said what we've said. Makes me worry for them, Gen 5 remakes. Yeah, I can still see them doing it, but I am a little bit concerned. I'm not gonna straw. I thought you were asking, can we? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't want to bother. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I do. And I'm mad about it. As someone who did not really like Gen 4 to begin with, I'm mad because that was the chance for me to maybe reassess. I know, we've waited for like an hour. I've been back from break for like an hour, and it is not... I haven't heard or seen either of them, actually. They just don't want to know me. Yeah, I do hope that they learned. And, like, I'm not opposed to other companies, you know, coming in and, like this game was a different company, or, I'm trying to think of the other example, and it's just escaped me. But, like, I think, you know, if they want to trust another company to do the remakes, give them a little bit more range than just copy this one-to-one. Very surprised about the Pokemon Sleep music for Latias. What music are they using? the Gen 5 games are your least favorite. Let's see how they'll do those remakes. Wait, so wins are actually less buggy? Haven't played a main game in a year. Wait, did Ilka also do champion? Oh. And again, I don't necessarily blame them. I don't think the entire thing was their fault. I think it was a lot of... I'm assuming Pokemon being like a little iffy to hand off this remake project to someone else. Oh, weird, Rebecca, weird. Ah, alright. This is ridiculous. I don't know why. They really know. They really know that I'm after them. This is silly. Really vibing to that, though, I'll admit. That's me with Dusk Noir and Sushi Fish. I think what ticks me off is like I'm gonna have to wait for another chance with Suicune tomorrow. And obviously I'm not streaming this tomorrow, so like I'm gonna just have to start recording everything I do on stream. When did you get the bell? I think sometime last week. I want to say maybe last Saturday or Sunday. Stream it tomorrow. We're playing Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. I'm excited. But yeah, I think with Pokopia streams actually, the thing we gotta kind of start looking at is we're really down to the end here. We have random encounter, essentially random encounter, someone who I can get right now, but I'm not. Essentially random encounter. And the other two are set up. So it's kind of like streams might be a little weird now that I think about it for Pokopia. It'd be a little weird. We'll figure it out though. Moving on to the best character. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna do Kingdom Hearts a little differently tomorrow. It's still gonna be Aqua, of course, but it is gonna be a bit differently. Do we want to jump rope again? Oh. Thank you. I feel like I thought it was Animal Crossing but Pokemon, but it isn't really. Like, there is an end. They could still do so much. See, I think that's where I'm gonna differ on that one. I like that it does have an ending. It's just... it's almost a little RNG, if that makes sense. Like, I'm kind of just waiting on the game to decide. Instead of... which is fine. That's how the entire game has been. That's not a problem, but it does make wrapping up the stream playthrough awkward. That was pretty good. Yeah, no, it's funny because like I like an open-ended, but also for stream it's nice to have an ending. 12 jumps. New personal record. Thank you. Star piece as well. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Below middle on the way down. I'd like you all to know that I'm sitting with one leg crossed over the other, and every time that rope was coming down, I was like bouncing my one foot that's raised. Yeah, I don't think I ever got anywhere that high on Final Fantasy IX. Same. This isn't Ring Fit. Listen, alright, if I want to get a little leg bounce in, do the exact same thing. That's so funny. Oh god, but came around rounding? Yes, running. And it scared me. Oh, now there's a crowd. Oh. 16. I'm kind of proud of that. New personal record. No, I'm good for now. It was pretty good. Again, I'll get there, but I do feel kind of silly bouncing my leg every time. Is it weird? I also feel like I'd do better if it wasn't on R. I know you can swap that, but I kind of don't want to. Let me in. So, I think I need to figure out how we're gonna work around wrapping up this series here, which is kind of sad to say. I want to wrap up when we get all the Pokemon. But, we nuked the island. I'm just trying to think, like, you get used to it, yeah. Using party poppers and fireworks, lava everywhere. More so in terms of how do I manage to get all these Pokemon instead of it just being like 10 minutes of me being like, oh, let's go get this final one. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll be thinking about it over the next few days here. Gengar, you better spawn in. I love how there's like suspicious lack of feathers today. All the other days, you know, I'm playing, I'm streaming, I'm getting like, you know, a couple good feathers every stream. Today, one. One because we're after them and they know it. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, I feel like I had an idea for Pallet Town, but I was gonna save it for the offline. Which is, remaking some of my favorite Gen 2 cities, like Goldenrod, or Ecruteak, or maybe Violet City. Nope, not really cloudy here. Definitely want to stick to where there's cloud cover. But yeah, the plan when Pokopia is kind of done, I was thinking potentially doing like a bit more of just like full Kingdom Hearts for a little while. And just kind of making my way through Dead by Daylight, making my way through that marathon because we kind of slowed down a bit there for a while. And we have been working on it since January. But then also, it's not cloudy anywhere but... Oh wait, what about the Skylands? Is it cloudy here? Time to clear the whole backlog. I also want to keep my ears, I guess, to the ground. When it comes to like my time at Evershine, because I wanted to revisit Portia and Sandrock before that, and that's gonna be, those are both big games. And the other one, the other farming sim, what's the other one called? I always forget it. Hey Kim, thank you for the hydrate. Here we go, much appreciated. There's that other farming sim that I have, but I've been waiting for it to leave early access. No, no. Not cloudy. We're staying in Rocky Ridge. Fields of Mystria, thank you. Goodness me, I don't know what it is with that name, but I cannot remember it for the life of me. I have it. I have that game, and I've been waiting to hear about its early access or full release. That's what I'm waiting on. Let me take a look here. Did they ever announce that? I'm just going through their website right now. Early access. Fields of Mystery is currently planned to be in early access until our 1.0 release sometime in 2026. So yeah. That one's just kind of up in the air, but again, I wanna be ready for that one because that one has been something I've kept my eye on for a long time. Technically we also didn't, I mean we did, but we didn't. There is more of Rune Factory. I have to admit I'm a little hesitant to pick it back up again right now. But that is also a thing. I don't know, we have options, we have options. Just looking at the roadmap now. Oh, and also, I think, Stardew, speaking of Stardew, there was also the teasing of 1.7, right? We haven't played Stardew on stream in a year or two, I think? Try a different song. Would you ever stream Dragon Quest Builder since you said how similar it is with Pokopia? I might. I don't know if it's gonna interest as many people, but it is very fun. Very, very different, but very fun. I don't know. I had a backlog sheet at one point that I was working off of, and then that kind of fell to the wayside, and I don't know if I still have it. Actually. Yeah, Dragon Quest Builders 2 was great. Oh, sorry. Oh. More sneezes. Let me see if I just got rid of it. I might have. Wow, I may have actually gotten rid of that command fully. That's unlike me. I tend to leave stuff and just, like, toggle it off. Hang tight with me for just a second. Let me see. There we go. Okay. So, according to the old stream backlog I had from last year before, I have quite a few of these, geez. So we've done Astro Bot, we've done Baldur's Gate 3, we've done Cadence of Hyrule, we did Harvest Moon, Magical Melody, we did all the Pokemon Legacy games. Spider-Man, the Spyro Reignited trilogy. I've done Oblivion now. I can mark that off. Some of these I don't really want to do, actually. That's funny. I was in a very different headspace. I have it on PlayStation, but Mike and I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. Dragon Quest Builders, the first one is on here, so it's Earthbound. Eastward, Fable, Graveyard Keeper. Hey, Lugia? No? Harvest Moon, Back to Nature, and Save the Homeland. Jack and Daxter, Ni no Kuni 2, because I've streamed the first one, and I love those games. Okami, we've actually done that one now. Red Dead Redemption's on here. I just don't see myself playing that on stream, honestly. Rune Factory 5. We're getting closer. We did Rune Factory 4 at least. Simpsons Hit and Run is on here, Brandon, if you're listening. Sly Cooper. Super Paper Mario, which, again, I've looked more into that. I'm really not sure I like the look of it, honestly. It does not look like what I play Paper Mario for. Skyrim. Phantom Hourglass. The Wild at Heart, potentially. That's a short little one. And Xenoblade Chronicles is on here. Yeah, this little list I have here also has the, like, approximate how long to beat time, and Hit and Run is about 13 hours, so that isn't so bad. Versus, Xenoblade Chronicles, 83.5 hours. I don't think that's the worst, though. Baldur's Gate 3 was 112, and we got through that. But yeah, I almost want to go through here and remove some stuff, change some stuff. There's some on here that I definitely would not do. 83.5 hours a minimum. Usually what I'll do, and maybe shout out for anyone who doesn't know this website. I will link it in chat. It is fantastic. HowLongToBeat.com. You can literally look up one of your favorite games. So let's say Pokopia. And what it'll do is it'll take people's complete times, and they get to rate it whether they just worked on main story, if they did main story and some side quests, or whether they completed everything. So normally what I do for stream is I take the main story plus side quests time. So let's say for Pokopia, main story 36 hours. Main story plus sides is 50 hours, give or take. And then completionist is 121. Let's not talk about our times, shall we? So I would take that 50, just over 50 hours for my list, because, you know, I don't tend to really 100% chew too much on stream. Like, yes, I'm trying to get all the Pokemon here, but I'm not, you know, maxing out the collectibles and stuff, because I'll do that on my own, you know? Wait, Cobalt, I'm sorry, what? A famous eater. This is very true. This is very true. I want to be a famous eater. That's what my me said. But yeah, fantastic website. I use that a lot for, like, here we go. I use it a lot for figuring out what I'm streaming and when. Oh, check GTA 5. I see. I got you. Sorry, I was like, what are you asking? Grand Theft Auto 5. That's 6. That's wishful thinking. Main story, 32 hours. Main plus sides, 51.5. Completionist, 88.5. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, that's interesting. So they list how many people they've polled, and they've listed about 33.3 thousand for main story, for example. It's interesting. And then there's also like leisurely paced, rush paced, because you also have to think about that, right? Wouldn't be so bad, but the collectibles are so hidden and the guides don't help. I can't believe, like, at least, you know what? I wouldn't even be as mad if there was a spawn, but, like, we haven't even seen Ho-Oh all afternoon. Yeah, while I have the backlog open, is there anyone or anything people think I might enjoy? Because that's the main thing, right? If I'm not enjoying it, I don't think it's as enjoyable as an audience to watch. That's why some of these are actually going to be removed. Sea of Thieves. Okay, Sea of Thieves is great, but I'd argue no real set ending. Another Story of Seasons playthrough. Those are on here for sure. I've gone a whole day without seeing them before. They're just playing hard to get. I'm just gonna list things we've played and enjoyed. Hey Gold Crow, how are you? Welcome on in. This is the waiting for Lugia waiting room, I guess. Or the Lugia waiting room. It's not spawning. It's being really silly. It's just not happening. So we're just chatting about my backlog and what else we want to play on stream. It ends when we become filthy rich pirates. Let me see, what is this? Oh, is this seat taken? That little short one, right? FF7 marathon, now don't tempt me with a good time. How much is this seat taken cost? Okay. I might wishlist it for now. Just so I can see when it goes on sale, because like a game that short, I probably would want to get it on a sale. Make the most of it. Maybe 3 streams at most. I think so. I think so too. With that time period, it would give me a little bit of wiggle room. I also want to do, we revisited Pokemon X before Legends EA, and that was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I was working on a living dex, and I'm very close to actually completing it. The only thing is I'm missing some, like, items from the battle thingy in the post-game for some of the evolutions, I think. But I wanted to do Omega Ruby after, because it's been a year since I played through it fully. And I also want to work on the living dex there. Tempted to buy Time Spinner, Tomb Raider reboot. Final Fantasy VIII or the Shadow Hearts trilogy. I think if I do another, like, let's say slightly older Final Fantasy, at this point I'm leaning to 10, weirdly enough. 100% CA DLC was a grind. I still have not finished that. I'm still shiny hunting Lugia. I know you don't really do FPS, but I wonder if you'd enjoy Half-Life. I know the idea and the story from what I've heard intrigues me. Especially the link to, like, Portal. Recommending games? Yeah, we're recommending things you think I might enjoy for stream. Legend of Mana. I'm so miffed right now. You'll have no idea. Ah, I see. Wink, wink. Think of other ones I wanted on here. Really, this is kind of the main gist of it, I think, aside from the occasional, like, revisit. Oh, no, actually, wait a minute. Another one while we're talking cool websites. Retro achievements, if y'all are interested in older games. They've added Wii recently. And I know that there are some Harvest Moon games on there that I have never played, so it'd be a brand new thing for me. That now have retro achievements. Yeah, I've heard of Roots of Pacha before. So City Folk is on there, which is interesting. Which Harvest Moons do they have? Oh, they just have Animal Parade. I thought they had True Tranquility. I don't really know the difference. I know that they're very similar. Pokopia isn't done until we get them all. At one point or another. I was so dead set on getting Lugia here. What happened in Pokopia? We're currently waiting. That is all I kind of have left to do. We are missing... Plusle. They'll spawn on the beach. Gengar, who will spawn where we're at right now. Suicune, who's a Dream Island. Mural Pokemon, who I'll save for last. And birds. Ho-Oh and Lugia, and Lugia is just not having it. It just does not want anything to do with me. And that's all we're doing, is we're literally waiting. Unfortunately with Suicune, I have to, like, visit the Dream Island and hope I get lucky. Turn it off and on like a PC. Should I maybe, like, save and quit, come back in? See if it makes a difference. I'm all about doing that. It's to see. And also, while we're doing this, friends, once again, question of the day, what's your favorite kind of dessert? I like sweets and cake and cookies and other things I probably shouldn't have. Here, I'll even, like, fully, like, give it a second to think about its life kind of dealio. Oh, wait a minute. Chat, I just remembered. I know what I'm doing after Pokopia. Before we potentially go full in on Kingdom Hearts. We need to play Fire Red. I forgot about it. Ice cream. Oh, and a fruit pizza. I have never had a dessert pizza before. I've heard of them. Criminal. They're just really not very common here. Like, the first time I heard about one was Art talking to me about chocolate pizza, and I was like, what? Chocolate on your pizza? Cookies and cream. See, that sounds great. It's just not something I see here. Oh, yeah, Bergie. Know of that. Cinnamon pizza? Yes, please do. On Gengar. Just like that, just pop. Goes the Gengar. I just realized I played a very dangerous game. I left my bell behind. That would have been bad. Imagine I had fast traveled somewhere and like saw Lugia and then I didn't have it on me and it was just tears and despair. Let's go check on Pichu. Or Plusle, my apologies. See, that's the thing. It's not on a regular pizza. It's not like, from my understanding, it's not like, you know, a cheese pepperoni pizza with chocolate on top. Because that doesn't sound great, in my opinion. Chocolate pizza, the type of pizza prepared using chocolate as a primary ingredient. Various styles and preparation techniques exist. From what I've seen. Like, the one I'm looking at here is, like, crust and, like, chocolate and, like, marshmallows on it. Yeah, that would be different for sure, wouldn't it? That's what I first thought as well. I was like, why? Like, that's different. No one here. Cheese plus guava is a very popular thing here in Brazil. There are pizzas with that combination which my parents vow for. Drunkard's Peanuts? Is that a brand? I put Hershey's chocolate slices on pepperoni pizza. It honestly wasn't that bad. Intriguing, intriguing. Let me take a look here. What is a drunkard's peanut? Oh, okay. I had not heard of those before. Well, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on into the habitat waiting room. We're waiting for Pokemon. Chocolate and cheese are very good together. Not homing to what you're saying, by the way, homing to the lack of spawns. Yeah, no, I'd never heard of them. They do not go together. I can't say I've really tried the combo. Yeah, apples and cheese I could see. Although, okay, you know what? You know what, though? If you had told me that I would make a carrot cake one day that had chocolate on it, I would have been like, what the heck? But Ark introduced us to Brazilian carrot cake, and it was amazing. And I never would have thought that would go, but it was very good. Yeah, see, we're used to like a cream cheese, I think, type frosting when it comes to carrot cake here. But it was chocolate, and it was very good. It was very different. Yeah, no, I had never had it, and I loved it. It was, let me save a picture here. This isn't my picture, this isn't the one that we took, but... Oh, I saved it. I have saved a picture of Brazilian carrot cake into my Tamagotchi Life thumbnail folder. I'm gonna be so confused later. That's it. Very good. Very, very good. Oh my god, okay. I saw Murkrow in the background, but I only saw its feet, like the rest of its body was blending in. And I was so confused what was, like, on my wall. Oh, man. Lugia! I'm gonna play some more jump rope and be a little sad. Oh. Same place. Jump rope's hard, okay? This is another fruit and cheese combo. I love pepper jack quesadilla with peaches added. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, when the dust cloud happens, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh my goodness. That's cute. And they were not even roommates. Scandalous. So, I'm thinking, for Pokemons. Pears. Oh yeah, pears, definitely. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. No worries. We'll see you later, Cobalt. So we are missing Fossil and Gengar, which are, like, you know, they'll spawn and I know they'll probably stay there. Suicune, who I have to go to a Dream Island for. And then Ho-Oh and Lugia. So I think what I'll do is over the next week, because again, I'm currently only really streaming this on like Saturday, Sundays, although maybe on Wednesday we could also stream it. I'm gonna work on getting these three here. And if the other two spawn in, perfect. That way the next time we're live, assuming RNG likes me and gives me Ho-Oh and Lugia, we'll be able to do a wrap-up type thing. Which feels crazy to say after so many hours. Just because I'm a little worried that we've reached a point where, like, they're not gonna spawn on stream. And we're just gonna be, like, you know, sitting there playing jump rope for 5 hours, which is fine. But I try to be semi-entertaining here, at least a little bit. So that's what I'm thinking right now. I'll try to work on it. Of course, as per usual, I always try to take, like, video if I happen to get something off stream. And I'm pretty sure with Gengar, if it's like Meowscarada, Meowscarada was in that box jiggling away for like 3 days before I streamed and I opened up the box. So I'm not really too scared about Gengar despawning. I don't know about Flustle, but I'm imagining they're probably fine. It's really the legendaries that are a bit more elusive. Might be the right word. So crazy though, crazy. We've been playing this game for, I guess, what, over a month and a half now? It was March 5th it came out. And we've only just in the last week, I feel like, really gotten towards an ending. And obviously, I still have to fix up the towns and do a lot of decorating, so we can also do that going forward too. I may go SOS hunt Alolan Rattata, because last night I got my second shiny Ladybug. Oh, so now you have the full line, that's great. But yeah, no, that sounds like somewhat of a plan to me. I love the very square shadow here. That's cute. That being said, friends, I think I might wrap smidge early here. Like I said, I am heading out to pick up my mom's birthday cake. And I'm hoping I can find one that she likes. Yeah, that is the new MK. That is very much the new MK. Yeah, no, definitely want to do some decorating to some, oh wow, those legs. Some chill, maybe evening decorating type streams. Thank you, Sparks. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for hanging out too. I appreciate it. Thank you for being so supportive. Now, Ellie or I'm Nice is still playing Pokopia. And I don't think they're quite as far in as we are. So if you guys are still looking for some more Pokopia background music or chatting or like, you know, gameplay in general. Yes, we also have to do visits. Absolutely. Let's go over there and say hi to Ellie. There we go. Make sure y'all get your raid messages in. And thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have an amazing, amazing rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you all again tomorrow.